Howdy doodly. Yeah. Hey, it's me. Slightly better lighting, huh? I guess. I don't really know. You be the judge. Oh. Think I'm even more tired than what I was yesterday. I got off at, what was it, around 9:20 or something? And I tried going to bed. Couldn't fall asleep until about midnight. That's fun when you have to wake up at like 6:30 in the morning to go to work. But hey, sleep is for the weak, you know? Anyway, how's everyone's night doing? I just had a few calzones. It was pretty delish. Keeping things nice and chill tonight. Nice lo-fi going on in the background. Oh, man. Caffeine. Alright. Let's do this. Pull up a game. if it wants to launch. Alright, pause lo-fi, bring that over here. Bring that over here. Why does that keep changing on me? But hey, you know how it is. Why is that so big? Why is that so big? Bring it back down. There we go. Okay, that makes sense. Continuing from last time, large, very large. Let's go. September 7th, 10 a.m. Bright and early, District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. Prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. Why does my cable feel weird? Oh, tangled in my arm. That's cool. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin. We may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of the murder. Very well. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here, and the cause of death, loss of blood to being struck by a blunt object. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, boy. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Figgs Wright. Immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why we had a witness account describing her. Oh, I have a new button that I can use. I can press questions. Okay. Say about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Motto this month is quick response. That's how I get there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found in the scene were? Yes, sir. You did say it. Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. I guess she is pink. That's enough. Oh, yep. Right, took the words right out of my mouth. Do you have any more proof, solid proof other than her claims, detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up on my testimony, Your Honor. There was something I should have told you about first. Very well, detective. Let's hear their testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, detective. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. suspect. I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya, clearly written in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want to clarify for me. You say that the victim, Miss Faye, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Faye. That's really what you're saying? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But, no butting your way out of this, detective. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? It would have been the day after the murder. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. Edgeworth moment. Yep. A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received the results this morning. Your Honor, it is quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. With the bow and everything. With the bow and everything. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham. The detective's a sham. I am a sham. Who's a sham? Who's a sham, guys? Who is a sham? Oh, man. Sip. I'm a sham? Do I put I'm a sham? The detective's a sham. You're a sham! How could you give me a faulty report? I thought... Detective Gumshoe? I'm disappointed in you handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. But poor Gumshoe. Yeah, poor Gumshoe. You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? But... Oh. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Wow. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Did she? Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Again, very, very clever naming. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Facts. Witness, your name, please. April May. At your service. Wink. Gotcha. Innocent, yeah. Order and an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room, teehee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices? That's right, big boy. Big boy. Please testify to the court what you saw. Witnesses account. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy wink. Did they have to add the jiggle? I guess so. It fits the character, I guess. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witnesses any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought your witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Maya Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes! Gladly. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Witness's account. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know, and then saw a woman with long hair being attacked. When I attacked her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to the one side and ran away, but the girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. That's it. Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. There's gotta be something in her somewhere. Maybe I better press her on the facts a bit. Saw a long woman being attacked. Attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Dodged to one side and ran away. She dodged. Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. And she hit her. With what? How did you know it was my client? Well, IG. First of all, she had a girl's physique, and secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? She has a point. I question it. That testimony stinks. Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying or you saw nothing. Psst. It did say that it was really hard to see the office from her hotel room, if I remember correctly. Maybe I shouldn't have taken a break in between collecting evidence and playing the trial, but hey, you know, you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Erp. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. About this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, my FA, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. As if Phoenix's haircut is any more normal. If it makes you feel better, I needed a walkthrough for the tutorial. Oh. Oh. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of those things. The testimony is bogus. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed like that the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rawr! Did I make that? Okay. I'm just gonna go with it. Rawr! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. And I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink. Cool! Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran right after. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think? Well, does the accuracy or import not startle you? Tee-hee. Well, it's not a clock anymore. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. It's not a clock anymore. Did see everything, dodged. Hippie clothes ran right after. She hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock. It's not a clock. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. I get it. Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said the statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. No! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with those questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Ooh, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? Because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.? No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. That's quite a distance to hear a tiny little clock. The law offices of Fay & Co. where the murder took place. It's very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. It's inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look, right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there was no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clockwork was removed is the conversation. They did mention, yeah, because details going, hey, I'm gonna send this over to you, but hey, I removed clockwork. And if I remember correctly, Maya, what's up? Yeah, 9:27 a.m. Hold on me, what is it this time? A statue, I should probably tell you the clockwork isn't talking right now, it's not working, that's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. And if I remember the testimony, she clocked in at noon? Noon? Present! Take a look at this! That's a very cute cell phone! You have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Yeah! Man, he's just trying his best. He's just doing his best. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. It's not working, that's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think that this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness ever arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any more questions, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Perhaps please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. Poor Gumshoe. Game Gumshoe is a lot more himbo than the movie. Yeah. Yeah, that seems like it. Cell phone died by blood. May have lived a few minutes after being hit. Clock in the form of a statue. Clock's gears have been removed. Made by Larry Butts. It's simple, this clock was never in any store, ever. A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible, everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. That's sharp. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Savage. Oh my. If I've learned anything from the Danganronpa games, this means I have her on the ropes! Let's go! That stupid clock doesn't matter anyway. She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Well, let's not move ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh, oh, ho, ho, ho! Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did, tee-hee, wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. Mr. Wright, when was this? When she used it to strike the victim, what else? Oh, there goes the bra strap. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed Mia Fey, I say. Good rhyme. And when you struck the force of the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's when you heard it. You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yeah, it was already removed. Just prove the thinker was empty. Oh, right. What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi, Miss May. Perhaps you could explain to the poor, misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder. She can't prove it. She did it. It would be my pleasure. No way. Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Tee-hee, didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered room service from the hotel bellboy. Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness's story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. Mr. Wright, you've made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how did she know the thinker was a clock? Wait, Your Honor, I figured it out. There's another way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Well, proof, you say? Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock? Wiretap! Could also explain how she called the hotel room service from across the street at the exact time of the murder. Hey, you know, just, hey, room service, I need some champagne and wine for a sexy date night tonight. Thanks, send that up to my room. Bam! And then you know, mess with the phone, that's why it was all tampered with. Take it! Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what that is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Wait, did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon's clock is... What is it this time? It's a clock. It is made to look at the statue. It's not working. That's lame. Take the clockwork out. Papers. Is that the evidence then? I'll leave that up to your imagination. See you at 9. Yeah, it was evidence. I presume the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the Thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Strange noises. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives... Okay. You, lawyer. It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Oh no, we made her cry. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Or why the wiretap? Why did you wiretap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping her phone... Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant? She's exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room, getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Continue examining. Right, on with the cross-examination. Exactly, I've left to examine, Mr. Wright. Miss April May has admitted to the wiretap, yes, but that bears no relevance to the case at hand, murder. There's no way it can prove any connection. Uh-oh, think. This can be the end, but I'm out of evidence. Then I believe the cross-examination is over. Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have any other witnesses to call? None, Your Honor. She's the last. What? But that means Maya's guilty. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The defense would like to call the bellboy after all. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy, and Miss April May's alibi prove to be solid, then by default your client, Miss Maya Fey, will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? Edgeworth. He's got me backed into a corner, but I don't see any other way to take this. I accept. Very well, the court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. After 8? Okay. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot. Wow, that yep. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. So that leaves an hour in between. I see that the defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Head bellboy. You see the call. After 8. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all of her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... Oh, Edgeworth is just being a dick. Yep. What is that face? What is that face? No. Oh, you can't do that, man. You can't do that. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on TV and wished to drink after she had finished, sir. 9 o'clock on the time of the murder. Brought to her precisely questioned time, of course. Precisely 9 o'clock then? Precisely. Exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. And how can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, teehee. I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? Okay. Press. Are you sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with, an embracer, sir. Embracer. Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More like a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good, there's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk tisk, finally you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait, please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Oh, man. Check-in, room service, bed making. Said that he checked her in. Room service, there's an hour delay between the actual phone call and the service that being there. And bed making, if I remember correctly, the witness's bed was perfectly made. I'm gonna go with room service just because of that 1 hour delay in the phone call. Tell me again about room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skip on the ice, sir. For 2? What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object, that was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool! I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see what the... throwing Edgeworth under the bus, yep. You didn't see a man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man with Miss May! The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yes, Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. Why, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. We live another day! Hey! September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers down my spine. If you say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss Fey. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happens to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work on everyone. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. Oh, man. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part of it that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and go do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued! Save your progress, yes. Alright, so, let's see here. We've been going on for just over an hour. I think it's a little break time. Probably another 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes, I don't know. Yeah. Break time sounds good. So, I'm gonna go get me something to drink, because I can feel my vocal cords kind of being stressed tiny bit. So yeah, break time. I'll be back in probably about 10 minutes. It's 8:34 now, so 8:45 roughly. I'll be back. So here's some nice little chill beats for you guys to listen to while I'm gone, and I will be right back.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Hey, there we go. All right, let's do it. Oh, back to it, I guess. Yeah. All right, let's save this thing. Yeah, day 2. Cool. Good. Double check it. Cool. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place like this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes. Laugh at the fallen Miss May? No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Examine. Security guard. This guard monitors visitors' room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Or maybe he just doesn't get this. Or maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. Camera. Smile for the camera. Talk. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. A wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap in Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom. Phoenix does give off bottom energy. That's great. I can't tell. Does she have something against lawyers? Or just against me? Oh, that face is great. Angry. Yes. Present. Present. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Present. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts, so get lost, because I'm not cooperating. Thanks. Cool. Move. Law offices. Looks like forensics is taking a day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. Showing the badge to everyone gets some fun dialogue sometimes. Note taken. Oh. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Examine. Phone, Mia's desk, perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry and she saw it. Have to check it out one of these days. Plant. To water it now. Sky's blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Could cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Some of those files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. Or are you? I pan over it all. No. Okay. Move! Gatewater Hotel. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare to say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used to wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Examine. Screwdriver. Stuck in the drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror hiding... The drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious, I don't believe it. Plant! Vase, as expected. Not good with flower names, except for maybe tulips and sunflowers. Glass for two. Nice weather again today. I can see, of course. Ah, yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to the kill. Just kidding, sir. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. No clues. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. If you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before the murder. We'll be famous to talk of the hotel's industry. Cool, thanks. Painting. Ah, still seen painting. Blah, blah, whatever. One of those hanging on the wall. Bed. Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Yeah. Cool. Yep. Talk. Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast when I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. The hotel. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. On that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Bellboy. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Yeah, I'm getting subtle vibes to the Nixon administration here. No particular reason, but I mean, question: have you realized the Gatewater pun yet? Yep. Okay. Yep. Literally just said it. The man of May. I wanted to ask you about the man who is with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There, we are in total agreement. Mr. Psycho Bellboy. You had a photo of that man. I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo. Present. I don't have a photo. Let's move. Grossberg Law Offices. Oh, looks like Grossberg is out today. His painting is missing. Cool. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Painting missing. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting on the wall? Yeah. Yeah, there was. A painting of Marvin Grossberg, wasn't it? A painting of... Anyhow? Yeah. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. There's a picture there. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written on pencil on the backs. DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Sure, I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. Sure, no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. And then... maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Swap photos. Exhibit B. That guy looks like he would be with her. Table for clients. An eggplant. An elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, that ladder's made of solid gold. Yep, went over that before. Plant! Expensive spot. Plant. Oh, expensive. Yep. Expensive. Alright. Bellboy back. We're going back to Bellboy. Back to Gatewater. Present this dude. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that it's him? Affidavit? Yep. This guy way too excited about this. Have him write it. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit to write. Add to the court record. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Wow, so much evidence. Move back to the detention center. You again? Can't you take a hint? And stay gone. Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. Yep, yeah I do. Yeah, I do. Sure, if you say so. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Please do though. Talk. Well, yep, that man. About the man who saved you. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Look, he's being accused of murder. Don't think you want to be protecting him. Would you have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops? No. See? Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Maybe I do. Present. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you? Ah, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? How? How is the question? That is the greatest of questions. It is him. This is the man you stayed in your hotel room the night before the night of the movie. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Okay, here's your proof. Did you have to take a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. Affidavit. That's it. Affidavit. Tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Gonna ease off of her. Okay, she's vulnerable now. I should be gentle. Miss May, it would be easy for me to hand this affidavit to the police. If they get involved, wouldn't your boss be even more, inconvenient? I need help. Inconvenienced. Hey, I can read. I can read big word. All I want to do is have a little chat with him. You won't tell me? Is that all you have to say? Yes. It's so easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? Somehow I think you're not up to it. Show them a little kindness and they jump all over you. That had the opposite effect of what I'd hoped. Oh, poor little lawyer. And you were so close. Yeah. Went from devil to UwU real quick. This isn't working. I think I'm worn out this piece of paper's usefulness. Damn it. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. No! We needed that. Man, this photo is the one the man in this photo is the one I want. Why did April not want to talk about it? She must know. Why did I have to discard that affidavit? I could have used that in court. Oh. Move. Can I get another one? Bellboy seems to be out. Great. Sound of water is coming from the shower. La-di-da. Money making. I got money making blues. Someone seems to be enjoy washing the showers. Examine. Screwdriver is still stuck in the drawer. Better not touch it. No telling what the bellboy would do to me. Oh, and 2 glasses. Better not touch them. Okay, yep. Really scared of the bellboy now. Nice weather again today. I can see the Fanco offices, of course. Yay, cool. Move. Fanco offices. Examine everything. Nothing to be examined. That's cool. Move. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is the loafer? Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. You again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well. You're quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial! He was there. Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. Guess something got passed down through me, maybe. Brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth, like a scent of fresh lemon, you see. This guy gives me Doug Dimmadome vibes. I'm Doug Dimmadome, the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Thank you for finding my long-lost son. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you give me some information. Talk. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see, and I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just me and sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl. You were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? Your refusal. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. Alright, Mr. Wright. They're gonna make that a lot. They're just gonna use that a lot. I can feel it. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. That painting. The other day, I'm sure a big, pretentious-looking painting on the wall. Pretentious-looking? Wait, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Ah, yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I, sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? I'm not sure I'd buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please speak no more of that accursed painting. I'm not a crook. Present. Can you tell me about this guy? Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph. Where did you get that? I borrowed it. Well, give it back at once. Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in this photo. He may have been at that hotel room the night of the murder. Do you know something about him? Anything? Very well. I'll tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear from me, if you follow. I follow. That man is Mr. Red White. He's the president of Blue Corp. Red White. Blue Corp. They're something like a detective agency, right? They're information pros. They sell information, you see. Sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. Wright has the blackest reputation of any man in the country. Should you cross him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you. Selling information. Sounds like blackmail. Could you tell me where Blue Corp is located? I suppose. Mr. Red White. At last. Finally, a lead on this guy. Even if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action. Photograph returned to Mr. Grossberg. Now, I must ask you to leave. I need to think about things alone. I beg your pardon, but I'm at liberty to speak on the matter. What? You're not okay? Okay. a view of it. Move! Blue Corp! Blue Corp. Blue Corp. Blue Corp. Perfect positioning. Hey. September 7th, Blue Corp Inc. CEO's office. What's this with the surreal decor? It's the painting! It's the painting! It's the painting! Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name, what's your name? Oh, Wingardium Leviosa. Yep, I'm getting voices down. I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. I can read splendiferous just fine, just not inconvenienced. Makes sense. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giant-esque vocabulary. Nope, so far I seem to be handling it quite fine. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake. I feel like white is the embodiment of a JoJo reference. This game is a little... Also make you a mod. Why? This game was out long before JoJo, I think. Maybe the manga's during the same time? He honestly screams all my voice. I'm an American. I am an American. No, I don't know. I haven't watched My Hero in so long. I am here. That's the closest I can get. Oh man, I guess I can mod you. Give me a sec. Oh boy, I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. I'll mod you later. I'll figure it out later. I'm not gonna do that right now. This game is older for sure, before the show got popular, yeah. I don't know what time the mangas came out, but, I mean, I'll have to fact check that later. It's from 2001. Yeah, I don't know when JoJo came out. That's what I was fact checking. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? Jaeger bombastic. That's the only explanation of why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yeah, yep, I'll give you the power later. Later in the night after I'm done with the stream, I'll give you a mod. Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Ah, good old music. Let's go. Examine painting. First thing I noticed. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original worth 5 million for sure. Trophies. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judge's special runner-up, best participation. best participation. Judges Cooperation Award Special Good Try Prize. The real question is, will you ever finish Life is Strange? I've been asking you to finish the game for years. Hey, okay, so I may not finish it on YouTube, like in recordings, but I will start a new game file, start fresh, because it has been forever. I don't remember any of my choices. So, just for you, Tucker, as soon as I am done with Phoenix Wright here, I will play Life is Strange. How about that? It's also coming to Switch, I think. Maybe. Wait, Phoenix Wright or Life is Strange? Because I'm not rebuying the game if Life is Strange is coming to Switch, but... Oh, but I do enjoy Special Good Try Prize. Life is Strange is going on Switch. Okay. That's why I'm contemplating playing it. Hey, I mean, it's worth a playthrough. If I'm going to be streaming it, I wouldn't recommend watching it, because I know it's one of those games where pretty much everyone's experience is, like, spread out. Yeah, I owe it to you. Why not? Plus, I had to take a lot of those videos down off of YouTube because of copyright claims. Not because I was like, were threatened to be taken down or anything, just they wouldn't be monetized or anything like that. So I mean, I could put them back up if I wanted, but I'm just getting clean slate, so might as well. Blue Corp statue, a man of holding up the world. Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. Yeah. Pretty much rebranding. The model is for the man, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too okay. Probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. Solid gold desk? I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My. This is quite the thing. It is modeled on my body, see? Well, does it sleek around it, you're not inspire. Plant. No, I can't check the plant. Oh, window. The top floor was 20-story building. Views quite presidential. Alright, I think that's just about everything I can check. Talk. Miss May, what's up? Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct, she was in my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases, I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although, I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp, anyway? Oh, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up to the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp is named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Okay. Out of this entire office, you have, a slightly blue tinted floor, a blue tinted statue, blue polka dots on your tie, and diamond. I'm guessing that's a diamond. So, I'd say that's a little washy, at best. Fantabulistic, is it not? Okay. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. No, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple, or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears that you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Oof. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, what, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is this painting in his hangs here? Why is it that his painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you? Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Okay. Grossbergs, hey. Don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Yeah. Oh, you. What's wrong? What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Okay. Talk. Today's trials, Mr. White. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh? Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh? What is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just, that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said that you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office of Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed that you would. It was a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes. I know what it is. You're lovers! Yeah, straightforward there. Yes, I know what it is. You're gay. Not making fun of gay people, but straightforward. No, he's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you wore me as understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. Oh, my voice is dying. I didn't bring myself a drink. I just got a drink and then came back. Oh well. We are coming up on hour 2. I'll just keep going. The name on the back of the photographs. As you suspect. I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. This segment shouldn't be too much longer. Perfect. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Reason for blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. Well, one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Cool. funny looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said that there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Cases she's ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? What was the name of the trial? No. I don't have the picture anymore. Sheet. A through I. Let's see if there's A recorded in the file. I catch some I. A, B, C, F. Misty Faye. That's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Read it. Tarnish the Faye name, leaving only these words: my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of the two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name? Record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Alphabetical order, J through S. Let's see here, J through S. Nothing much here. Maybe I'll just skim through some of this. Skim. Well, no harm in flipping through for a bit, I guess. Biggest parts here ends in S. Suicide. Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. Why drove them all out too? I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Article about a politician's suicide. The word white is written in pencil at the top. Check them. Which files should I check? T through Z. I know, W, white. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? No clues here. No, plant. No. Okay. Move! Grossberg. Talk. Nope. Move. Gay water? No. Am I missing something? Blue Corp. Are you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Noy, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. You try my patience further. I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Talk. I don't want to talk to this guy because I don't want him digging my crap up, but, you know, it is a desk. Painting. Yeah, stuff I've read all before, just covering everything, yep. Talk. Miss May. Alright, the murder. Bombs. Wanted to ask me some of this cricket straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. What's wrong? Is something stuck into my face? Why yes, there's my eyes, and my nose, and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not to restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. Present. It's only including me left. Better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? This is an article describing a suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in his office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching the one who killed Miss Mia. Beep. Secretary's office. Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me, what should I be doing? No, what I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For some reason, you had April May tapping your phone. Then Mia was murdered. And all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me with the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, a very important witness. I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over. Here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but he could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White. This isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I don't believe you are in the position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. Fear. How dare you? I'll point my finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they can even make you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually, Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right, sorry, pal. But was that murderer right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Hey, September 8th, 3:37, detention center, visitors room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. Wright's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. Phoenix has had an effed up 24 hours, yep. I refused. I had an idea. Right, Mr. Wright. Hey, Maya. Right, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes, it's all thanks to you. Ah. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What, you mean, you? I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you? This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Ooh! 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 Can I save mid-decision? I can! Okay. So, I'm gonna save it there. Because that seems like a good cliffhanger right there. Good decision to leave off on. Yeah, just making sure. Save that, yep. Okay. Close out of that game. I'm gonna close it off there. Yeah. Prison Break. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it off there. My voice is fried. Can't do any more voices for right now because I'm starting to feel that I need to drink some water. I need to get some sleep. Yeah, get some actual sleep tonight, please. Yeah, I mean, I will try to. I actually feel drowsy, so I'm probably just gonna go grab a quick little drink of water and then hit the hay. So, leave it off there. Get some lo-fi tunes going in the background. Take it off, and I will see you guys sometime, because inconsistent streaming schedule. Yeah. But I will see you guys some other time. Bye, everybody.